Time Warner Cable is pleased to be an underwriting sponsor for Carolina Week.
Coming up on the March 19th edition of Carolina Week.
I'm Carla Babb. Coming up, I'll show you the university's celebration of Eve Carson's life.
An upcoming play examines the death penalty. We'll look at the author's 20-year fight against capital punishment.
In sports, the softball team took a trip to Hawaii and played hard in more than one way.
Weathercaster Katie Costa will have your Carolina Week 4-day forecast.
All that and a musical tribute to someone we all miss. Carolina Week starts right now.
From the James F. Goodman Studio in the School of Journalism and Mass Communication at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, connecting campus and community, this is Carolina Week.
Hello and welcome to the March 19th edition of Carolina Week. I'm Sarah Huffman.
And I'm Adam Rue. Thank you for joining us. How do you adequately say goodbye to someone who is so important to the life of this university? Reporter Carla Babb was at the Smith Center for our final goodbye to murdered student body president Eve Carson.
Adam, a sea of Carolina blue filled these stands to celebrate the life of Eve Carson. Friends, family, and fellow Tar Heels knew she would never walk down these aisles at the Dean Dome again, but their memories will keep her joy alive on campus.
Oh, amazing grace.
Today, we are still in mourning, but we want to celebrate this special person that we knew and loved. She embodied the values of Carolina, which include fairness, justice, and tolerance.
Because she inspired us, she fostered consensus and collaboration, she coached, she encouraged, she defended, she challenged, and she made us all better than we were.
You know, you can't walk in this great big room and not see Eve Carson right behind me where the students sat.
Late night dancer, motivator, friend, confidant, intimidating wide receiver on team friendship and flag football, streaker, rollerblader, driven and excited, listener, and leader.
I felt comfortable and loved around Eve because she was authentic in every possible way.
I think if we can answer yes, Eve would like this, I believe our chances of doing the right thing are much better, and the memory of Eve, our beloved Eve, will last forever.
We honor Eve by being the university that she loved when she talked about the Carolina way. Eve touched people in every part of the Carolina family. Students, faculty.
Eve Carson was the reason we came to work on March 4th, and Eve Carson will be the reason we will come to work on March 19th.
It's we, the students, who empower each other to pursue our goals. And I hope you realize that Eve not only believed in students' causes, but more importantly, she believed in the people behind those causes.
From this point forward, we must speak loudly and act boldly. Eve's mantle has been passed to us.
UNC has established a memorial to honor Eve's time here on campus.
Carla, how can we donate?
Well, you can actually donate online. You can go to the link on our website, www.carolinaweek.org.
All right, Carla Babb from the Dean Dome, thank you very much.
Carolina students are continuing to remember Eve in other ways as well. The community has set up a makeshift memorial in the quad, where people have laid dozens of bouquets of flowers during the past 2 weeks. The flag on campus flew at half-staff last week, and people can write memories of Eve on the wooden cubes outside the campus Y. Many people say they'll always remember Eve when they walk through Polk Place.
Carson's murder has touched students at our rival schools too. Tuesday, folks at NC State held a memorial just hours before Carson's service here in Chapel Hill. It's a scene that's rare in Raleigh. Students wearing Carolina blue.
And you really don't see that color on our campus ever.
NC State senior class president Zach Adams organized the show of support.
We really wanted to come up with some way that NC State could show that she had support outside of Chapel Hill.
He met Carson once and says she made an immediate impact.
Before I knew that she was a Moorhead Scholar, got all the missions that she has done in various countries, student body president. Before all that, I could already tell that she was going to make a difference.
State students also contributed money to Carson's Memorial Fund.
We're trying to raise $1,000 at least to present to Eve's family and to UNC Chapel Hill, and I think that we'll meet that goal today.
Student Senator Carrie Chase is in charge of the fundraiser.
Eve was definitely the kind of person I aspired to be and that I think many people here aspire to be.
And she says now what draws us together is much more important than what separates us. So far, we haven't heard exactly how much money NC State students raised for Carson's Memorial Fund.
The UNC Police Department is using a new mobile command center this semester to improve campus safety. The command center might look a bit familiar to you, and that's because it used to be one of the campus P2P buses. But now the bus is stocked with cutting-edge communication technology. In an emergency situation, the bus can help campus police conduct their operations from almost anywhere. The transformation cost nearly $200,000, but DPS spokesman Randy Young says it's a good investment because the command center's presence will help ease students' concerns.
It also addresses the fear of crime and the level of perceived security here on campus, and sometimes that goes a long way towards keeping our campus operable.
DPS has already used the mobile command center at large campus events. You might have seen it out on Franklin Street after the Duke game.
After Eve Carson's murder, many of you are now considering your own safety on campus. Reporter Catherine Cannon tells us what else UNC is doing to keep our campus safe.
To some students, safety on campus isn't an issue.
I've never seen anything unsafe on campus. There's usually a lot of campus police around, so I've always felt safe.
But the UNC Department of Public Safety wants students to make their personal safety a top priority. Today, DPS launched its new safety awareness campaign, Alert Carolina. In addition to these posters now found on campus, the campaign also includes the new siren system. Chief of UNC Police, Jeff McCracken, has been working hard to promote all of these new safety elements.
And another big piece of the campaign is really an effort to get people to sign up their cell phone numbers so they can participate in the texting system.
However, lots of students haven't registered their cell phone numbers.
Obviously, we would like more. And that's part of the purpose of the campaign.
McCracken wants to encourage students to register now if they haven't done so already.
The biggest thing they can do is try to improve their level of awareness.
Senior Andrew Claiborne says he can already see a difference.
I feel like they are more alert now too, and everybody on campus is, after everything.
Officials hope with the new measure, students will be even more prepared and feel more safe on campus. In Chapel Hill, I'm Catherine Cannon, Carolina Week.
Officials were supposed to test the new siren system today, but they've postponed it until March 26th. Our region is known for its contributions to science.
Coming up, we'll show you some local researchers are working to cure a tropical disease.